today?
Yeah, today I will be discuss about exception handling, okay, and type of exception and how you will be create a custom exception, okay.
Okay.
Then I will be,
Later you can take. Okay.
then we will be go to the file, how you will be create a file in a particular folder, how you will be read and write, okay, and what are the old class is there, whatever the old class and method you have is keep in the java.lang package and right now going there, I will be
Mhm.
discuss, okay.
Okay.
Then
Sure.
I will be go to the JDBC, how you will be communicate Java application to the database through the CUD operation
Okay.
and what are the most important class interface is here because every new topics have a most important has that predefined class and interfaces. Okay.
Okay.
So
Sure.
your recording is going there?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are receiving all the record sessions.
Yes. So today I will discuss what is a exception. Okay. What is a exception? So can you write about that?
Uh,
Yeah.
Friday section we received another 1 minute. We will check.
Pardon?
Record session. Friday session. I think we didn't receive.
Oh, you did not
1 minute. I'll
receive?
confirm.
No,
1 minute. I'll
already,
confirm.
already I done
I think. Yeah.
submit.
21st. Yeah. We received. We received that one.
Okay, already I have submitted there through my mail, so they
Okay
will
then.
be receive you.
Okay.
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 So you
Okay.
can write what is the exception? Can you say about that something in real life? What is exception?
Something goes wrong while doing
Okay.
something.
Okay. So what will do? If you'll something go too wrong, what will do?
Prevent. Prevent action you need to take.
See, in that, suppose you have a normal flow is going there. Okay. If any interruption will be come, means disturbance will be arise. This is called exception. Am I right?
Okay. Yes.
So in the Java, whenever you will be get the exception, exception means not repair the particular task. Exception means
Okay.
as a developer you can find the different way to solve it. Okay,
Yes.
this is the way. Means as a developer, you suppose you are getting the exception directly. So what will do? You will be find out what are the another way. Directly you cannot hit because already program is going maybe going there good or bad means wrong or right. So matter is that developer will be think like that on that stage. What are the another way? Got it? If you will if you will think like that, what are the another way? Your problem will be easily to solve. Okay.
Okay.
Here we have
Sure.
also predefined class, predefined keyword, whatever I will be discuss during the class. So can you say that what are the how many keyword inside the exception handling? Already you have written in the keyword.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Actually there are six keywords.
Please pardon. Say
Six. 88. Eight
okay.
keywords.
Okay. Tell me what are that?
Object, class, interfaces, abstract,
No, 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 no.
annotation.
I'm asking that what are the most important keyword use of exception? See, whenever you will be hear about the
Try.
exception.
Try.
Yeah, yeah. Tell
Yeah.
me.
Try.
Yeah,
Catch.
yeah.
Finally. Throw. Throws.
Okay.
Asset. Asset.
Also,
There are
already
totally
asset is not using right now because they are using the 1.4 version. So I left that.
1.4.
Remaining we have
Okay.
the throw, throws,
5.
and try. Okay. Try catch finally.
Catch. Final.
Yeah, try
Yeah.
catch finally is also three keywords, the different way whenever you mostly use for the custom exception. Okay. See,
Okay.
whenever you will be the throws, throw mostly used for that. Whenever predefined exception you will be call. Okay, just
Mhm.
like a predefined exception, file not found exception, null pointer exception, arithmetic exception, is they all are predefined exception. Got it?
Yes.
So you can write some notes about exception for the confirmation. Okay, whenever
Okay.
an unwanted, unexpected, and unwanted expected event that disturb normal flow normal flow of our program in our program is our program called exception. Am I right? So
Yeah.
whenever unwanted exception event that disturb the normal flow, we are consider the exception. Got it? Example.
Okay.
Example, you can say file not found exception. Am I right? So when did you get file
Yeah.
not found exception? Can you say? Have you remember?
When we try to read the file or write the file, I'll do some action on the file if it is not available to the
Whenever
program. It comes.
whenever we will start the compile Java C space human.java, that time we are
Mhm.
getting a file not found exception because human.java is not a particular drive, right?
Okay.
So
Yes.
that time we are getting a file not found exception. Okay,
Mhm.
the same
Yes.
exception,
Okay.
you will get in web based application. Okay, 4 not 4. Okay, same exception name will be get web-based application 4 not 4. Got it? Whenever you will be learn servlet and JSP, you will hit the whenever you run the server. How many server you have in your ID? Can you say? Whenever you install,
Sorry.
how many server
Okay.
you install in the NetBean ID? Can you say? You
One
have
server.
you have already installed the server. During the installation,
Yes.
did you focus what kind of server we are installed here?
We selected everything.
No,
Select
no,
all.
no, no. We have said by default they are a glassfish. We are in sort set that Tomcat. We have a two by default.
Tomcat. Okay.
Yeah, yes, okay. Whenever you will be start your server and application, whenever your application will be go inside the server, in application your file will be not there, you will be get 404. Got it? See, already I told you, whatever you have a starting exception you will be get on the standalone application, same exception name will be changed on web-based. But matter is that how developer and trainer understand. If you will understand and communicate to each other, that will be better for us. Got it or not? See, whatever I
Yeah.
discuss in your class, I always interconnected your the lab first class. Am I right? I
Yes.
always
True.
interconnected the first class. That's because you will be get the depth. If you really will become the awesome in the technology, you can spend same thing. You can learn 100 times of that exception and topics. Then you will be think like that how you will understand and what are the most appropriate example to understand of this thing. Okay, am I right? If you will be not
Yeah.
learn of these topics 2 or 3 or 4 times, you did not think like that as a researcher or developer. See, before researcher also doing the same things. Researcher first search whatever the done by the other people, okay, and then he research what kind of problem will we face, then he will try to implement a new things. Same thing happen in the Java. Whatever the develop, you can first know and spend that time. Whenever will come the new, you will be easily to enjoy. Am I right? So
Yes.
this is the way of learning. Whenever in the future if you learn the Python, this is also too much easy than Java. Got it? See,
Okay.
whenever I discuss here data type, we mention the 8 bytes sort all those things. Am I right or not?
Yes.
But if you will go to the Python do not need to declare the data type anything. Directly you can put means Python software will be understand. They are responsible. That kind of the more advantage there inside that. Got it? So same thing,
Okay.
whenever you will be get the new technology, always you communicate based on the Java. See what kind of information you will be get whenever you will start the new program. First you will be say what are the most important topic in the Java. Am I right? So already we have discussed class, object, interface, and abstract class. Am I right? Then we are
Yes.
discuss what are the keyword. Same thing you will be find every technology you will be easily to understand. That is the way of learning a technology. But people do not focus on that. And you will be also focus on what are the exception inside that. Got it or not? So
Yes.
right
Yes.
now we have discussed exception, and unwanted unexpected event and disturb the normal flow of program is called a exception. Example, file not found exception, more number of predefined exception is there. Am I right? So did you understand?
Yes. Yes.
If you will be get web-based application, we will get in web-based application also file not found, easily to understand. Okay, this is the part of that. So it is a highly recommended to handle exception. You can write. So it is a highly highly recommended to handle exception. Got it? So this is the main. Then what is the meaning of exception handling? Can you say anything? What is the meaning?
To avoid the exception.
Okay, means exception handling does not means
Prevent.
already. Yeah, already told you when exception handling means not a repair the exception. You will be find the another way of exception. Got it or not?
Yeah.
Another way of the solution. What is a meaning of exception? People will be asked to you, and you will be also sometime will be asked. Am I right or not? What is real
Yes.
meaning? Because suppose you will become the doctor, so you will think like that, why disease will become, what are the another way? Suppose you have a fever, so how to resolve on self first, then if you will be not capable, then you will be meet to the doctor. The same thing happen in the programming language. If you know already predefined exception name and solution, you will be easily to enjoy. First time you will be see the anyone system and easily to say this kind of the problem you have arise. But people who are not focused on the exception, that exception he search entire time on the Google and did not find the appropriate solution. Because they are silly exception. Developer is responsible to remember that exception, but they are searched on the entire Google and they did not get the appropriate. So that's why I focus to that. Please, you should remember about the exception, because every organization focus on the exception. If you how much you are a good exception, you will be enjoy the job. Am I right or not? See, mostly people are doing that. Application will be run, but during the application, what they are facing the some exception problem. So on that time you will be resolved. Got it? Hello.
Yes.
So what is the meaning of
Yeah.
exception? Can you say? You can write. Hello.
Yeah, we're writing that one.
Okay. Exception handling does not meaning, yeah, means you can does not means to repair an exception. Okay. We can find we can find alternative way to continue rest of the program program normally program normally. Is called exception handling. Got it? You have done?
Yeah, writing just one.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, carry on. We're done.
So What we'll do, suppose we will find the data. If you'll suppose we will find the data, read to data from the location at Hyderabad. Okay. If file will be not available, what we'll do? On that, what we'll do? We will be create the locations. What is the location of the Hyderabad? We will go to that in a drive. You will be create the particular folder of the Hyderabad. Then inside that training folder I will be create. Am I right? Hello.
Correct. Then.
So we have the way. So you can write the also example, because example is also required. For example, if our programming requirement is to read data from from the Hyderabad file from remote. You can file from Hyderabad. At a runtime, if Hyderabad file is not available, then programmer is responsible to find another way find another way as abnormally. Got it? If our programming requirement is to read the data from the Hyderabad file, at runtime Hyderabad file is not available, the programmer is responsible to find another way to abnormally. Then we have to provide a local file to continue rest of the normally program. See, suppose we have create one try as a syntax we are writing, then I will be implement, then catch file not found exception read data from Hyderabad. Then pass the exception file, your local file to continue rest of the program, means whatever you have passed the message you will be get file not here. First they will be go to the try, keyword always in a small letter. Got it? Keyword always in a small letter. Got it my point?
Okay.
So inside that got it that what are the syntax we will pass in our program?
Okay.
So one topic is also here, so I will be get what is a runtime stack mechanism. Suppose we have a one normal program, public static void main string args, and inside that we have a multiple methods also. So what we'll do and how it will be work and what will we go to. So you can write runtime stack mechanism. Runtime stack mechanism. Suppose we have we will create runtime demo. That's better first. Suppose we have a methods. Inside that we will create another methods also. Public static void do more method. Okay, the same thing happen. Do more, you will be right. Another do more one. Okay, suppose you have a, this is your predefined main method. Got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is your custom methods. One we have a do more and another is a do more one. Got it?
Okay.
So you will be
Yes.
think like that how it will be go inside the JVM, how it will be work. Am I right or not?
Yes.
So we can pass, suppose you will be pass whatever the message you will be write here. You can write here also. Whatever you have pass here message, you can pass here also. Okay. Then you can pass one more. Hello.
Yes, Sanjeev.
Yes, stack mechanism. Stack mechanism you can write. So I will be show in that diagram also how it will be work. So first I will be run this program. See, we are getting a hello stack, whatever we have a pass. So first, whenever you start this program, our stack is a blank. So we will go, we will create one hour a diagram you will be create. We will do, okay. Then I will be write here our runtime stack. Okay. Is it stack block or not? What is meaning stack? Can you say? First in, last out.
Okay. First
Dot,
and last. Okay.
see, same thing inside the JVM. Other we will be create. Again, you will be create this one and you will write main methods. We will write main methods. First it will be enter. Okay. Whenever our program has been run, they will be go to the first main method. Got it or not?
Yes.
Yes.
First it will be go, then another will be go, man, then you will go to that. What was our method? Do more. Am I right? Do more method is there?
Do more one.
Yes, yes. So second operation will be performed this way. Then another. They will be remove this one. Then we'll go. Will pass man method. Do more method. Then we will pass do more one method. Am I right? So this is the way. First day we have a blank when we run to the go to the stack mechanism to the man. After that they will be called to the do more. Then they will be called to the do
Do more one.
do more one. Then again whenever our main method had been execute, again they will become to convert that. Same happening will become. First it will be work. Main method do more method. Got it? Again whenever you will call, suppose you will be call another, they will be go this one will melt. Then finally will be work and they will be resolve your problem. So got it? What is that? Finally, when our main method will be completed, JVM will be destroy this empty stack. So you can create the diagram. Are you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes, yeah.
Whenever,
The way of the program execution.
yeah, under if you will be get this kind of that information you will
Okay.
be. First main method will be go, then they will go to do, then you will go to do more. After that, they work. After that, they will be go remove this one execution, then they will be remove this one, and then finally will we go, and then our JVM will be destroy. This is a empty stack. This is the
If you copy the do more one immediately after the class, so the same way they will execute.
pardon.
Can you copy from 15 to 23 before main method?
15
15, 15 to 23.
to 23. You are saying that
Copy all these methods to after the class
you won't say
before
that.
main method. Yeah,
Okay.
before main method.
Okay. You want to say that?
Yeah. In this way also,
Yeah,
in
this
this
one, this
scenario
one.
also, the
Yeah, yeah,
execution.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the way. This is
Okay.
not worry about
Okay.
that. See, major
Okay.
part is that we have a static. We have a static.
True.
You
True.
should always remember about the static rules. Whenever you see the
That.
static, means you can easily to understand. Whenever you will be without static, you can understand the way. So that's the importance of that teaching to you the variable types and his rules. Non-static, static, local. You can say the instance variable. That's the way
Yeah.
to learn. The same thing
Yes.
happen
Yes.
with each and everything. So you can write.
Okay.
So you have written the diagram.
Yeah, we are writing.
Writing.
Okay, you can
Open that one. Open that window.
another diagram you can create in that way. You can say that, and you can write JVM will destroy. This is a empty stack. Got it?
Okay.
So this is the way of the programming. Like you can see, whenever as a developer, if you know the internal, how it work, what is the resource, what is the method, class, all those things, definitely I tell you, whenever you get the any framework or anything advanced Java, you can easily to implement. That's why I'm saying that this is the easy, only based on the requirement will become anything. So you should focus on the rules. If you focus the rules, people will be help you. That's why we have need to the team member in the project. Got it or not? But matter is that
Yes.
how much you are a good in the base and depth. That's the matter. So now, so you have written this diagram and program also?
Written the diagram, writing program. Can you
Yeah.
go up a little?
So directly you can copy and paste that. So now I will be discuss. This is a runtime mechanism. So what are the default exception handling in the Java? Default exception handling in Java. Okay. What are the default? You have done? Carry on. Next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. In our program, if anywhere exception arise, the method in which it is arise is responsible to create exception object, including following: name of the exception, description, location, whatever say the location, stack stress. Okay. This is the way to get what are the default exceptions. Suppose what are the name of the exception? Can you say file not found? Right? If any exception will be arise. Got it? Suppose sometime you will be pass the message also what kind of exception, because as a developer you are responsible if it will be happen anything, what kind of exception will be arise. Got it or not? Suppose you are a doctor, you will be put the medicine to patient, please take it. Sometime you will be face the more fever after 10 minutes or 20 minutes, then you will be get the relief. Am I right? The same thing happen in the Java program. Whenever you will be write the program, developer is responsible to write the name of the exception, description and locations where you will be get. So that more three things is there. Name of exception, then description, then location means where. Already you have done stack location you are getting or not. Trace, already we have done stack trace inside that runtime stack
Yeah.
mechanism. So that's the
Okay.
way we will be get the default exception. Means our motto is that we are getting all those things entire information, then we will be enjoy this program. Okay, suppose we have name of the exception. What we'll do, name of exception this way, description, and then you will be get stack trace. This syntax you will be get whenever I will be arise the exception. So on that stage you will be understand. Got it? That will be format to name of the exception, about a description which cause, and stack trace you will be get. Are you getting my point or not?
Yes.
Hello. We will be
Yes, Anil.
remove this one. Suppose you will be use this one is possible, otherwise I will be remove. Okay, they are not getting. See, I will be create our custom exception. Suppose whenever I erase the exception, suppose we will be use arithmetic exception. Got it? We will arithmetic. Suppose we will be pass this one. We have pass that we will use 0. Okay. You will be get this exception. You will be then you will be get the exception. See, you are getting a hello stack. Got it? Then exception in a thread main java.lang. This one is that what? Can you say? What is this? This one? Hello.
Yes, yes, we are exception thread main
See, this is the
Java
name.
lag.
This is the name of exception.
Okay.
Got it? This is the name of exception. Am I right or not?
Okay.
Exception in a thread main java.lang arithmetic exception. They are getting the description. They are getting the description. Right?
Yeah.
They are getting
Yes.
the description. Then you
Description.
will be get that stack trace. Stack trace means whatever you have get, where you will be get. Stack trace means which location. Am I right?
Okay.
You already
Okay.
get the locations, the flow of the location. Am I right or not?
Yes.
The same thing happen in here also. So they are getting that first exception name, then we are getting a flow
Description.
description, and then you will be get remaining stress, stack stress. So easily to find where you will get all those things. So is it required to or not for developer
So
to,
first,
yeah,
the error exception came in the do more method.
yeah, you are
No, no,
right.
no, second line. Yeah.
So you can write
Okay.
this program and you can write also error, and you can bracket exception name, you can bracket description remaining there, you will be stack trace. You can write. That's better for understand you.
Okay.
easily you can so now you are positioned on that, you can easily to understand. If you will complete, you will be informed, okay? You have done? Hello?
Still writing. One
Okay,
minute.
okay, okay. Okay.
Can you go that Word document?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then I will discuss exception hierarchy.
Okay.
You have done?
Yeah.
So you can write also program I send to your chat mail. Okay.
Okay.
So now I will discuss exception hierarchy. You already know whatever we have learned class or collections, every there hierarchy is there or not. What are the super class inside that? What are the most important class? Am I right? The same thing happen in the exception hierarchy. So what are the most important class in the hierarchy we will learn? See here, throwable class. Here, throwable class is a root class of exception hierarchy. So which package belongs to exception, can you say?
Lang package.
Yes, you are right. So we will go to the Java JSC lang package. Then you will be get java.lang. Then you will be go exception where we have a exception throwable class. This is the throwable class. See, throwable class. Super class is object java.lang throwable. It has a serializable interface. What this is called marker interface, and it has a two sub class error and exception. Got it? Error and exception. It has a two subclass inside the throwable. So you can write, that's better for you also. So can I erase this diagram?
Yes.
Okay, wait. exception. We will be create. So now we will be create first. Throwable class. Then we have two child class. We have first, we have first child class. Directly you can write this better. What are the child class? Can you say? What are the child class? Exception. Another one, error. Right or not? Hello? You
Okay,
have
yeah.
written we have a two class, subclass inside the throwable. Got it? So if you have some people say to about the throwable class, easily two class will be come inside your mind. Whenever people say that exception, I will be asked you about exception. Directly you will be go to the listen, understand what are the keyword you are used. So directly you will find try, catch, finally, throw, throws keyword is there for develop the throwable. So then you will be think what are the class is there, throwable class. Inside the throwable class we have a exception and errors. Then you will be asked what are the exception difference and what are the difference between error. Got it?
Hmm.
So we have a two class you have already written. Exception. Another one is that error. Then what is exception? Can you say? Already you have written.
Exception.
Yeah, yeah.
Unwanted event that
Okay.
disrupts the normal flow.
So who is responsible to resolve this kind of the problem? Can you say? Who is
Developer.
responsible?
Uh, Developer.
Okay. So you can write most of the cases, most of cases, exceptions are caused by our developer. Am I right? And they are, these are recoverable. You can say these are recoverable. Got it? Because already we have erased the arithmetic exception. If I will be not arise, if I will arise the arithmetic exception, who will be responsible to resolve this one? Who is responsible? We are or not? Because based on the our choice, they are arising. Am I right? Are you getting? We are
Yeah.
a developer. We are responsible to arise exception. Got it or not? So this is the way to understand whenever the requirement will become based on the developer, it will be handle this kind of the exception. So you have written what is the exception?
Yeah. Yeah. Done.
Okay. So again we will go to what is the error. Can you say error? Can you say about the error? Have you any idea about the error? Can you say little bit?
Error is the runtime errors. I mean,
Okay.
the
See,
runtime at the time of running.
in that case, programmer is not responsible. Maybe error will be arise due to the system problem, or maybe they will be
Yes.
arise due to the memory problem. Okay.
Yes. True.
So
True.
as a developer, we have to know that what kind of exception. Suppose people will arise the stack overflow. So we are not responsible to remove the stack. So as a developer responsible who are handle the stack regarding the stack problem, they will be responsible. Sometime you have a plug is arise problem. Suppose right now I'm giving you training. But if any technical issue will be arise on that during the net or network, who will be responsible? Network team. Am I right or not? Because network is not in my hand. Am I right? Same thing, whenever you will be work on that place, sometime you have a system issue will be arise, sometime you have a memory problem will be arise. On that time, you will be easily to understand this is not responsible by the developer only responsible for the handle the exception, but at least you have to know which cause people will be arise the error. That's at least you can acknowledgement to admin part. Okay, here we are getting an error, this kind of problem, so please resolve. Got it? Hello.
Yeah.
So you can write most of the case, most of the cases errors are not caused by our developer, and these are due to lack of system resources. System resource. Got it? So you can say error are not recoverable by developer. So did you understand what is the importance of what is different between error and exception?
Yeah.
So you can say the example, you can write the out of memory error, or you can say the stack overflow, you can say that out of memory error cause being the program, you can that. So that's the better. So who will be who is responsible to handle this one? Can you say? Who is responsible to solve this problem? Can you say?
Admin people.
Yes, server admin system or server admin is responsible to increase heap memory or all this. So example you can write that's better. Example out of memory, out of memory error. So admin is a responsible to responsible to increase heap memory. That's all. Then this is also most important topic here. Check and unchecked exception. What are the check and unchecked exception? So you have understand what is the exception and error,
Yes.
stack mechanism, runtime description of the exception. What are the most important superclass inside the exception, throwable. Inside that we have a two class, exception and error. Then we have a most important check. What is a check and what is a uncheck exception? See, exception which are checked by the compiler for smoothly execution of the program. At a runtime called check exception means you can say that whenever our program exception checked by the compiler for smooth. See, whenever I will be run any program. See, this one is our program. Suppose this one is our program. Suppose we have our program, you will be wrote. Suppose we have this one our program. Okay. The exception which are checked by the compiler. This is already we have checked by the compiler or not? Hello? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
This is
Yeah.
already checked by our compiler or not? This is already checked
No.
because that's why we are
Yes.
getting a runtime output. Am I right? Hello?
Yes.
Which one, Sanjay? To show me. Which one's compare will check?
This will be already checked by the compiler or not? That's why we are getting a runtime. See, whenever
Yeah,
you
he
will,
ran already. No?
whenever we are writing the command prompt, whenever we are run the program, they will be check compiler any issue or not. During the compilation,
Yes.
what you are getting, file not found exception. Am I right? If
Mm-hmm.
it will be checked file not found exception, the all is means they have it done by the whom? Compiler. Am I right?
Yes.
Hello? So the
Yes.
smooth,
Yes.
so a smooth execution, whatever you have done, they are saying that check exception. They are saying that check exception name. Got it?
Okay.
So you can write about the check exception, which are which are checked by compiler for a smooth execution of the program at a runtime are called checked exception. Means the name of the smooth checking by the compiler is say, you can say that this is the checked exception. Example, file not found exception. You have done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can write compiler will be check whether we are handle check exception or not. We are not handle, then we will get compile time error. Right? Compiler will check whether we are handling checked exception or not. We are not handling, then we will get compile time error. If we will not handle, we will not handling, okay, then we will get compile time error. Then which scenario already we have get file not found exception, and what are these? You have written?
Yeah.
Okay. So now can you write some hierarchy of throwable? What are the exception is there? That's better for you also. We will be write some exception hierarchy. Okay. So suppose you have written this diagram also in your notebook.
Yes, Sanjay.
Okay. So this is the throwable. After that, we have a two part. Exception. Another part is that we have error. Inside that exception, we have also some hierarchy. An exception name also. You can say runtime exception. Runtime exception. You will get IO exception. Then you will get trade exception. Interrupted exception. So is this the inside the exception you will be see all the more important whatever the hierarchy class is there. Suppose you will be go exception. See, we have exception. Got it? We have sub exception or not? Hello.
Yes, Sanjay.
This is the sub class inside the throwable. They have a, how many classes? Is possible to remember all those things?
No.
But what are the most important? You can write application exception, activeness exceptions. You write that. Not bound exception, naming exceptions, min type parser exception, lambda, more number of the SQL exception. SQL exception also you will be get whenever you will run JDBC program. Got it? So,
Okay.
so this kind of exception we are writing the hierarchy. That's better runtime exception, IO exception, interrupt exception you will get. Inside the runtime exception, what are the most important? You can write because it is required to remember also sometime. You will be write directly, you can write arithmetic exception. Can I say you can write directly? Otherwise take this some time. Can you write inside that? Runtime exception?
Yeah.
You can write arithmetic exception. That's better directly.
Arithmetic exception.
Yes, yes. Arithmetic exception. Arithmetic exception. Then you will be get null pointer exception. Then you will be get null pointer exception. Then you will be get class cast exception. Class cast exception. Okay, so more number of exceptions have index out of bound exception. When did you get index out of bound exception? Can you say? During the array, whenever we are learn the array, that time we are getting, right or not? Index
Yes.
out of bound exception. Out of bound exception. Inside that also hierarchy, more number. So this is the way. Input output exception. Inside that you can also write file not found exception. File not found exception. This is the way. So more number of the file not found interrupted IO exception, you will be get all those things inside that exception. Based on if you will follow the API, you will be get all those things. You will be not face any problem. And we have also more number of parameter. Constructor is here. Whatever you want to pass, the value you will be get. They have also. Okay, so then what are the you are getting in the error? Error also have a some stack overflow error, out of memory error you will be get, just like you can say virtual
Hmm?
memory. Virtual memory, inside the virtual memory what will get? Stack overflow exception. Inside that you will be get stack overflow error, you will be get error, then you will be get out of memory error, out of memory error, or you will be get sometime in future. So you will be get assertion error. So this kind of the error, if you will get, if you will follow the API, you will be get the more number of information. This is the primary layout for understand. If you look like that, you will be got the more. So you have done this diagram. Hello.
yeah,
Yes,
we are
yes, we are
working.
writing.
Are you writing? Okay, you can write.
Yeah. Is there any example for interrupted exception? Like,
Pardon?
is there any
Interrupted.
example for
Interrupted exceptions, you can say easily you will do that. Suppose whenever you will go inside that you have a face the problem. Suppose your file or you will be get the some syntax error on that. You will be get the interrupted
okay,
exception. Real time you can say.
okay, okay, we are done.
Okay. So now we will go to the unchecked exception. Got it? We have done the checked exception. Then you will go to the unchecked exception, which are not checked by the compiler, which are not checked by the compiler. Hello, are you getting?
Yes, yes.
So whenever you can write the exception which are not checked by compiler, whether the programmer, whether the developer handling or not, are called unchecked exception. Example, arithmetic exception, or you can say null pointer exception, etc. Means whenever you will be get all smoothly run by the compiler. They will not find out what will do or not. Finally, whenever run the program, they will be check. On that time you are getting the arithmetic exception and file not found exception. Wherever you will be go to the check the compiler time, they have check file not found exception. Already we have got on the command prompt. Am I right or not? Hello.
Yes.
Java C test T2 equal to Java. Got it? File not found.
Okay.
So on that time compiler will be get. But whenever I will be run this program, compilation will be complete successfully. But during the run time, they are getting, during the run time what we are getting?
Yes. An
During the
exception.
run time, we are getting arithmetic exception. Got it?
Exactly.
That's the difference
Yeah.
between check or uncheck. Because interviewer will try to make how to people will hang and how to you will confuse on during the interview. So on that stage you can easily to say that this is the way we are getting check on uncheck exception. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
Because exception part is also most important. People are saying that how much you are good in the thread, how much you are good at exception, how much good in oops part, how you were good in the collection. Only 4 topic is more important for every, and other remaining thing is based on the project domain. Okay, so you have a complete check and uncheck exception. Then we will go to the exception through, means whatever the checks exception will be good, and through use of the throwable exception, how you will be get all those things I will be implement. That's better for you us. So we have also get the one information, customize exception handling by using try catch. This is the our requirement. Got it? Customized exception handling by using try catch. So you can write, it is a highly recommended in the real time, most important for that, it is a highly recommended to handle exception. The code which may rise exception exception what?
Exception.
Yeah, yeah.
EXE. EXE. Yeah.
Exception, we had the exception is called risky code. Definitely whatever the our program flow, I will be put inside the try block. Okay, we have to place we have to place risky code inside a try block, and the corresponding handling code we have to place inside catch block. Suppose we are writing a program. We are writing a program. We will be Delete this one. Try block. Catch block. What are the about exception name? Exception name is that arithmetic exception. A C already we have a pass. Suppose whenever they have a risky code, you are saying that in the try block, whatever you will be implement, the flow of program will be the inside that try. If any happening will be there, they will be come inside the where? Catch block. Got it? Hello? Are you getting?
Yes, Sanju, we are following. Hello.
Are you getting my voice? Hello?
Yes, Sanju.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
See, so better to understand the normal. First normal you will be so, then you will understand this one. Normal you can say exception message you will be pass, then you will be go 10 by 0. Okay. See, we are getting a first output. First, we are getting whatever message will pass, and then we are getting a exception in 3 dot the arithmetic exam. Am I right or not? Hello?
Yes.
Are you getting what I'm saying to you?
Yes. Yeah. We are
Okay.
following.
See, this one is the also we have why they are getting. This is the predefined exception name. This is the predefined exception name
Okay.
inside the
Mm-hmm.
Java. So we can declare through the throws keyword also. See, we will be run. We are getting throw keyword.
So, okay.
Okay. Now I will be change based on the our requirement. You can write this program. That's better. Then I will be go to another also. Then we will go. This is the predefined. Then how you will be go to the user define. Try. No. Metric exception. Okay. You already we have seen through the throws keyword we can declare a multiple exception also. You know arithmetic is a by default exception which are declared by the by default main method. But right now here developer is responsible to do that based on the his requirement. Your problem will be solved. Got it?
Okay. What is arithmetic expression AE? What is AE? The
This is the variable. This is the variable. You can
variable.
write A also.
Okay.
This is your class. This is your exception
Okay.
class.
True.
This is the exception. This is the variable. Suppose in the
Okay.
future you will be. I also discussed. Don't worry about that.
No, catch means it will not give the runtime error.
See.
Instead of
Yeah.
runtime error, it will pass.
Yeah. If you will get the runtime, you will pass. See, you will be get through that. You have also get stack trace or not. Already we have discussed get
Yeah.
stack trace. See, you will get. If they will be run they see they are getting stack trace or
Okay.
not. Got it?
Okay.
So based on
Yes,
that
yes.
you will wish this part is the risky code, you can say this is the code handling code. Whatever you have faced the problem here you can handle. Am I right?
Okay.
See, last program whenever I will declare here arithmetic they are getting the exception. Got it?
Yes.
So they have a predefined by that and they are work based on the user developer is
So
responsible to do that.
arithmetic expression is the class. A is a variable. We can use that variable and get the method. Call the methods based on the.
Yeah, if you want, otherwise
Yeah.
not required. This is not urgent. If you want, you can
Got
do
it.
that. Suppose man or more number of that also class will be there.
Which method is required? You can call it
Yes, you
from the
have.
class.
If you have just like a get
What I
local message, if you are get the local message or you will get the message, you can pass also
okay.
based on that you will be do some message by the zero. You know the description already. By the zero you are getting or
Okay.
not?
Yes.
See, by the zero we have
Got it.
also we have get by the zero. Got it?
Yes.
So you can communicate this way. Suppose another method also
Okay.
there you can write how much you will be get the depth and understand based on the interest you will be do. Get message to string file equal get class extract trace suppressed hash code is throwable notify print stack all those things is your wait notify
What is
notify
notify means? Notify means what it will do? Notify. What it will do
notify
normally?
not,
Actually, these are the object class, the object defined
yeah
messages.
and this method is
So what
also
they will do?
this method is also used in the thread. Okay, means whenever
Okay.
you will be communicate two class and each class to wait to each other for the response. Okay, so through the
That's
notify
okay. Thread.
method they will be acknowledgement to you. They will be acknowledgement to you notify if your operation will be successful then they will all operation means source and destination both side will be successful then they will be said to you the notify all. Suppose you are sending to mail to me. Okay,
No, that okay.
suppose you are sent to mail or say post office through the hard copy. Okay,
Okay.
so every morning I go to my nearest post office and ask to postman is it one mail will be come from the Hyderabad. They say no not coming means they are notified to me. Am I right? Every day whenever I
Okay.
take this your envelope means postcard, and I acknowledgement to postman, and they will be sent to you. Means notify all. Yes, your postman card will be successful come, and I receive to you. They will be submit your data. Means both side acknowledgement will be successful through the notify all.
Okay.
Got it?
That's yeah, fine.
This is the way. This is the way understand. If you implement real time, think like that. Easily you will get the demo program anywhere. Matter part is that you will understand in the real life. Got it or not?
Yes, yes.
So this is the way you can also write the program.
Yeah.
Then already you know how you will be do that all those things. So you have write one structure our try catch already written no try and catch. Here you can write exception E. Okay, and this one is a right. Okay, this is the way you can write risky code. And here you can write handling code by developer. You can write handling code, no need to developer or anything else, because everything is done by the developer only. So did you understand what are the throws and the try catch?
Yes.
This is the way to get. If you will be do this like of, you will be not face anything else. More number of scenario also you will be get in the same thing. Suppose you will be get in that arithmetic exception. Okay. Suppose you will be get also here. Again you will be get. So can you say what is a system? Can you say what is a system? System is a, tell me, what is a system? Hello? Okay. देखिए ना. Hello. Are you
Yes.
getting? Are you getting? Are you getting my voice?
Yeah.
So I think some issue is network issue is there. So see, we have a program. We are pass inside the risky code try block also, and we have a pass that in the catch block also. See, we will be run. See what you are getting. First, we have a run this output. Then they are skip this one because of arithmetic exception. Then it will become inside the catch block. They are getting a output, and then it will be go to the message also catch block, and then we will print whatever we have is get stack and get. Got it? So this is the way you will be get the different scenario. Based on the scenario you will be understand.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Have you anything else?
Your voice is breaking. I'm not sure
Hello.
for me only like that or hang like that.
Hello. Some network issues arise, so that's why. Hello.
Okay.
Is it good right now?
For me still like that only.
Some voice. Hello. Are you getting good? Hello. Are you
Yeah,
getting
like some breaking.
some breaking in the voice due to the network?
Yeah.
Network issue there. Right now it is good. Hello.
No, still the same.
Is clear voice or any doubt in between the hello communication?
Voice is not clear.
Voice is not clear. Okay. So can I log out? That's better for you, or you still
No,
continue?
you can proceed for 5 minutes like this. If it is still like that, you will go for log off and log in.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can proceed.
Okay, okay. Because time is also so near, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly. Yes.
okay. So did you understand the way of that to try, catch, and throws? How you will be
Yes.
handle?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is the way.
Yes.
So this is the way you will be get mostly in that, and how you will be get the normally work operation also through the Stack Overflow. Sometime you will be get what are the so did you understand try catch manually, because
Try
most
catch.
people will
Yes.
be yes, try catch, and what are that throws also we have predefined throws. So this scenario means most probably whenever you will develop the application, you will be get the same thing in the real time project also. Okay, real time
Okay.
project also. So you can write about the finally block you have already written in the try catch. You can write about the finally block. So that's the better finally block. So it is not recommended to maintain the cleanup code inside any try block, because there is no guarantee for execution of every statement inside a try block. Are you getting my voice? I think some issue arise. Hello?
No, sir, it's breaking.
Some message is coming. You may have experienced audience quality. Okay, I'm writing about that. Okay, catch block. So you will be get. It is a not. Are you getting my voice or not? Is there anything? Hello? Is it a not
Yeah, we are getting it right.
okay recommended to maintain cleanup code inside try block? There is no guarantee for the execution of every statement inside try block always. Okay. So did you get this kind of input? So it is not recommended, it's not necessary to maintain cleanup code inside a try block because there is no guarantee. You already see sometime you will face the problem inside the try block also or not. For the execution for every statement will inside a try block always. Are you getting? I will be implement in that application you will easily to understand. It is never recommended to maintain cleanup code inside catch block because if there is no exception, if there is no exception, then catch block not be executed. Then catch block not be executed, not be executed. We required some place, we required some place to maintain cleanup code, cleanup code, okay, which should be executed, it should be, which should be executed always in respect, in respective of whether exception raised or not. Okay, whether handler handled or not. Okay, handler such type of based place is nothing but finally block. Means whenever if any issue arises in the try block, if try block will be not arise issue, they will be not comes inside the catch block. If catch block will be work, if you have there is not any issue, how as a developer will you understand what are the execution flow or any message will we get? That's the way we are mention the finally block. The main purpose of finally block is the maintain a cleanup code. The main purpose of, what is the main purpose? The main purpose of finally block is to maintain clean up code. So what are the way to hierarchy? We have a way try, then we have a catch, okay, then we have a finally. Got it? So inside that we will pass risky code. Inside that we have pass handling code, and then you will pass cleanup code. Got it? Some idea or not? Can you say hello? Are you there?
Yes, Sanjay.
So are you getting my idea what I am saying to you, the try, catch and finally?
Yeah.
So you will be see in the code also how it will be implemented. So finally block, whenever you will be see anything else there, they will be also run finally. If you get the any problem, then finally will be also execute. Suppose you have a n multiple number of the logic or execution flow in the source file, and it will be get any arise the problem inside the try or catch. You will be pass the message in finally easily to understand this try block have a problem to that. So I will be so you can write what is the main purpose of that finally, especially for block is to will be execute always in respect whether exception arise or not or handle or not. The main purpose of finally block maintain and another things. Finally block it will be execute finally block is it finally block it will be executed always in respective of whether exception arised or not handle or not handle. Yeah.
So you mean, Sanjay, you mean to say that finally will execute always?
Yes, but they have a some scenario which condition will be final will be not run, which condition will be run. That's that they have it. Suppose in the real time you have in the real time you can think like that. Suppose you have a two option, okay, doing the good or right. Am I right? If you are not doing the good, you will be sorry. You can say that in the real time you will be take some example. Who will be acknowledgement? Suppose you are getting the task in your company. Am I right? So whenever you will be get the task in your company, if any task you will be not complete on the times, who will be responsible to give the acknowledgement? Are you getting?
Your voice is breaking. We're unable to understand you.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello, we are able to hear, but not your full sentence.
I'm asking to you, suppose you are getting a task in your company, okay? So on that task, if you will be not complete do on the time, so who will be responsible to do the all that information?
Obviously, the person who is assigning the task.
Or maybe some mediator will be between them, management.
Yeah.
The same thing happen role by the finally here. If any issue will be arise here or here, finally will be acknowledgement to you. This kind of the problem will be arise.
So considering the previous example,
Yes.
if I don't write arithmetic exception and it will come to the finally.
No. I'm not saying that. Means maybe suppose you will be here, you will pass the value, you are pass the value arithmetic exception, okay, 10 by 0, and you are pass the arithmetics because through this exception they are arising. But whenever you will pass the acknowledgement message, you will be easily to understand, okay, they are run through the try catch, then will be come to the finally.
Okay, in this case, then where do I catch unexpected errors? See, the arithmetic exception, we know that that is an anticipated one we kept there. There
Okay.
could be scenarios where I cannot expect, the runtime error. So those kind of errors, where am I going to handle?
Yes, and you can also pass the message. Suppose you will be get the exception in try block and you did not find where you are getting. On that time you will pass the message inside there. Finally, you can say that after getting any problem, finally you will be get. It's easily to understand, okay, we have a problem in the try, so we will go to the resolve here. Okay.
Okay.
You can see the flow. You can also understand the flow. Based on the flow, suppose you have a more number of code. So how you will be find on that? Suppose in the real-time application, system.out.print is not required. But if you want to check is it work properly or not, you can put and that you can see that. Am I right or not? On that stage,
Yeah.
debugging is required. Am I right? So whenever you check the flow, your execution is successful, you will be removing the system out of println. But here you can also use of that scenario. If any issue will be get, suppose you will face the problem here, but finally here will be also get. So finally will be informed to you, you are getting the information, you are getting the problem in the try. So you will be go to the try and you will be resolved. So that's the way you can write. Got it?
Okay.
So this is the way. If you will write, this you will understand. See, we have go to the one. Suppose you will be write. Finally, you will pass the one message. Also, you pass the message. Finally, right now it will be easily to work. There we have a. Suppose you will be comment this one, and you have use this one. See, anyhow, whatever we have faced problem where in try block as well as catch block, finally will we execute or not? Hello?
Yeah, we haven't seen anything from the catch block, right?
Yeah. So on that stage you can easily to find, oh, we have a run finally successful, but we will first go to the try block. Then I will be see that is it any happening or not. If any problem is there, we will resolve. Whenever your problem will resolve, then you will be run, then we will say that okay, catch will be work properly or not. This is the way. If you will be do that like you have not any. Suppose you have already here this one. Okay. So right now our finally you can write here first try. That's understand try block. You will write the try block. See, our try block successful and finally successful. So where you will getting exception in the catch block or not?
Yeah.
So this is the way to understand your flow of the program also. Whenever you do the big program, that time you will easily to understand how you will be and where you will get the program. Got it or not? So this is the
Yeah.
responsible for the developer. But if you will be mention here throws and predefine exception class, very difficult to handle and understand all those things. Am I right? Because you are responsible to do all those things. Got it?
Yeah.
So this is the way to understand. And the next class also little bit I will discuss about that. Then I will go to the file, and you will be go to that how to create that file input output, and then we will go to the JDBC.
Okay.
Okay. See. Okay. See you tomorrow. I will be meet. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Most welcome. Most welcome.